Raven's Blood Wine, 1 year tasting on Smokin' and Drinkin'. Hey, welcome back to Smokin' and Drinkin'. I'm Mike, and today we're going to do a 1 year taste testing of our Raven's Blood wine. Let's get started. So, in January of last year, 1 year, actually 13 months ago, we made a mixed berry wine. We called it Raven's Blood wine. Tinkered with the idea of dragon blood wine, but we landed on Raven's Blood wine. I don't know, just for fun. But it is a mixed berry wine. And made this before I started the Smokin' and Drinkin' channel, so we don't have a video on the making of it, but I can go over a little bit about what went into the making of it. I used 4 pounds of mixed berries. They were frozen. I cooked them on medium heat for a while, just to kind of break up the cells of the berries. It was about 20 minutes on the stove. Added water, and our starting gravity was 1.06. We wanted to have a 1.095 starting gravity, so we added 850 grams of sugar and some fermento for yeast nutrient. We used Lauben 71B yeast, and we fermented that for about 2 weeks. It's about a week actually, and we ended up with an ABV of 13%. So that turned out pretty well. It's been, like I said, a little over a year. We had 4 full bottles and then 1 16-ounce bottle is pretty typical. So this one, I didn't make a label for it. It's just the masking tape label and their swing top. And we're going to just go ahead and have a taste. It's got a real nice color. It's kind of a deep burgundy color. Almost a kind of a plum color. Oh wow, it's got a nice mellow aroma. It's easy on the nose. Has a lot of fruit forward aroma to it. Of course, it was mixed berries. I believe it had blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries in the mix. It was just a 4-pound bag that I bought at the grocery store, frozen. But well, it's got a really nice smell to it. Oh wow, that's nice. 13%. It's got a little bit of alcohol. I wouldn't say bite, but you can definitely feel the alcohol. It's got a nice astringency, that mouth feel. I don't know if we oaked it. Don't have it in the notes that we oaked it, which is pretty good. A lot of times we have to put an oak stave in there to kind of give it a little more of that mouth feel, but it's got a real nice astringency to it. Very mellow. Let's take another taste. That's really good. This wine is fairly dry. We started out as a gravity of 1.082, and we ended, our final gravity was 0.990. So it fermented all the way dry. We did not back sweeten it. Back when I was doing these when I first started, I wasn't using any sulfates or sulfites to to preserve the wine or to slow or end the fermentation. So a lot of my early wines were dry. I prefer dry wines, but some of our later stuff, we did get a little into the little sweeter stuff, but this turned out pretty dry. Um, so you could always back sweeten, even in the glass. The purists might get mad at me for that. But if you like it a little sweeter, you can add a little sugar or simple syrup or even honey to the glass if you want it a little sweeter. Sometimes Mrs. Smoking and Drinking will do that, but I prefer them dry. Kind of helps with sugar intake as well. So, but this is really good. Definitely is better, I think, if I remember right. It's been a year, but when I originally bottled it, um, it seemed just a little bit young still, obviously, but age has done a lot for it, and I really like that. That'll be a good dinner wine. It'll go great with um, uh, beef, maybe steaks, even burgers. But that has got a really good taste to it. Sometimes with the mixed berries, because you don't have a lot of. It has the skins on the berries, but you don't get a lot of tannins out of them. So I was really surprised that there's a nice mouthfeel to it, some nice astringency. Um, that's really good. We've got 4 more bottles that we'll we'll get to enjoy over the next year or so. We might do a 2-year tasting. We'll set one bottle aside and see how it is at 2 years. Sometimes they really improve even in that second year. I'll probably have a little more here this evening, but I probably won't drink it all. I'll go ahead and reseal the cap and put it in the refrigerator. Once you've opened the bottle, you can keep it for a few days, maybe even up to a week. But you want to seal it and put it in the refrigerator. I like to use, if I have a full bottle, a 750 milliliter bottle, full size bottle, I should say. I have stoppers. I have a kit called Vacuum Vin where I put the stopper in and I can pump the oxygen out of the bottle and seal it. That helps it last a little longer. We usually have a problem drinking a whole bottle, but sometimes we have a little extra left over, and just want to make sure you seal it and put it back in the fridge. So that's what we'll do with that one. I have just a little bit more before we seal it up. I like these swing top bottles. They're nice and easy to seal. I've had good luck with them. You do have to replace the seals occasionally. They do kind of wear out. You always want to inspect them, the seals, the spring, the metal brackets, and the bottle as well. You want to make sure those are all intact so you don't have any failure of the bottle or the stoppers. But yeah, that's going to go in the fridge, and enjoy that over the next couple of days. I think that'll about do it for the Raven's Blood wine. Just a mixed berry wine. Haven't done any wine videos for a little while. I apologize for that. Things kind of a little hectic here over the new year, but we've got a lot of new wine videos coming up. We have another tasting. It is a spiced mixed berry mead. You'll see that one come out soon as well, and look forward to sharing that one with you. So thanks for tuning in to Smoking and Drinking. Be sure and hit the subscribe button and like button, and don't forget that notification bell that way you are notified when we release new videos. And as always, Prost!